Welcome to ALC Forum 2018, the Australian freight logistics industry's preeminent annual event. The next 2 days offer you a chance to have your say on the major issues confronting our industry as we move towards a national freight and supply chain strategy. The agenda for this year's forum builds on the industry priorities identified in Freight Doesn't Vote, ALC's major submission to the inquiry into national freight and supply chain priorities. You'll also hear directly from members of the expert panel who've advised the inquiry on the crucial role of industry in this process.
The industry input into the inquiry has been incredibly valuable. The feedback's been very, very positive. The panel are very, very pleased with the input we've received, and hopefully that's going to be reflected in the report and the priorities that we've identified for Australia.
Key themes that came out of the National Freight and Supply Chain Inquiry were around the need to have an integrated freight and supply chain strategy, because freight doesn't stop at local council borders or state borders or national borders. We need to measure and monitor our freight performance so that we can see what issues need addressing and where investment is needed. We need to plan better for freight. We need to integrate that into our planning system so that the freight zones are protected from urban encroachment, that they can operate efficiently and effectively and grow into the future. We need to deliver more infrastructure, and we need to communicate the benefits of freight more clearly so that there's a better recognition with the community and the other government authorities as to why freight is important and should be supported.
Now that we've identified what the strategy needs to achieve, our efforts shift to examining how we can get there. The focus of ALC Forum 2018 is to bring together industry representatives, leading political figures and other decision makers to respond to policy challenges such as planning freight-friendly cities, synergies between state freight and port strategies, driving productivity and enhancing competition, CBD freight delivery and e-commerce, how rail can share the growing freight task, making logistics infrastructure an investment priority, the increasing role of intermodal terminals, using technology to enhance efficiency and safety, and diversity, inclusion and culture in the industry. These issues are not only crucial for the future of our industry, they also impact directly on all Australians.
Productivity and efficiency lead directly to the cost of what we buy and the cost of what businesses pay for their goods.
Now more than ever, the industry needs to make certain its voice is heard and the priorities are clearly understood by governments at all levels across all parts of Australia.
It is a once-in-a-generation opportunity for us in the industry to identify those priorities. That is absolutely critical for our industry.
Your active participation will help ensure ALC Forum 2018 drives Australia's journey towards a national freight and supply chain strategy.